So now I'm going to end my talk over here. I'm just going to take some questions now because I wanted this to be as interactive as possible. So if anybody has got any questions, I would love to take these questions.
Sir, myself is Abhishek, sir. Sir, today you talked a lot about passion and how it works and what you did to achieve your passion, to achieve in your passion. But many have, in the same way, many have figured out their passion and may have worked on that. But what to do for the people who have not figured what their passion is? So that's my question, sir.
So
what to do if I don't know what my passion is?
So that's what. So basically, there are two aspects to this answer. One is that if you've not yet figured out your passion, maybe it's not your time. You know, you can wait. So since I was allotted a merit seat in my, for the BDS degree, the thing is that there would have been one student who did not get the seat, right? Because I stole that seat from them and I did not even become a dentist. So there's one less dentist in Bangalore because of me, you know. So that was another problem, and that poor person, his or her career got ruined because, you know, I took away that seat and I did not even use it. So that's the second issue. And third thing is that this whole idea of that dentistry could have been a fallback plan for me. And if I was not successful in music, I could have been a dentist. That is very dangerous because I would have been a very bad dentist. So I would have been a terrible dentist, you know, and I would probably killed a few patients, you know, who would have come to me. So that is why it's good that I became successful at music and I did not go back to dentistry.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Good afternoon, sir. I'm Bharat.
Hi, good afternoon. What's your name?
Bharatam.
Bharat.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
So as you said, living a career of passion is just all about our personal hard work. But looking at the competition and looking at others who have succeeded already and looking at those who are presently in their peak, every day we doubt ourselves. How do we combat the self-doubt?
Every day we have to?
No, sorry, every day we doubt ourselves that whether I'll match up to that level.
Right.
So how do we combat this self-doubtness?
No, self-doubt is a very, very important for an artist. It is extremely important because the minute you think that I'm amazing, your career is finished. You know, so I constantly doubt myself. Like every time I go into the studio and I start recording a new song, I start thinking that I don't know anything about music. What is wrong with me? Why can't I do this? You know, so there's constantly self-doubt because if you do not have self-doubt, then your career is finished. Because as soon as you start thinking that everything you do is amazing, then you're finished basically. You have to constantly doubt yourself and you have to constantly make yourself better and better. So I always consider myself to be a lifelong student because unlike a degree which is finite, you know, you finish the degree and you become an engineer. In music there is no such thing like that. In music or in the art forms, constantly it is evolving. And constantly you have to constantly evolve with the times. You have to get better and better. Technology is getting better and better with every year. Previously they used to record music on tape. Now they record music digitally on computers. Now they're recording music on mobile phones itself. So the thing is that you have to constantly make yourself better. You have to constantly doubt yourself. You have to constantly feel that, you know, that I need to be the best. You know, I'm not the best, but I need to be the best, you know. Like even me, I've won 2 Grammy Awards, which is the biggest music award in the world. There's nothing bigger than that. But I can name 100 musicians in Bangalore who are more talented than me. Like you tell me right now, I'll start naming 100 musicians who are more talented than me. So that's how it is.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
I have one question for you.
Sure.
Passion overrules salary. What do you have to say on that?
Passion?
Passion overrules your salary.
Overrules the salary. See, everybody has got a different opinion on this. Now the thing is that for some people, the money itself is the passion. And that's not a bad thing. Because a lot of people, they feel that their passion is how do we multiply our money? How do we start with this much of money and how do we make a lot more money? Or some people feel that my passion is that I want to become rich, which is not a bad thing, okay, because it is a capitalist world. But at the same time, for me, that does not work. So for me, the passion is more important than the salary. So if tomorrow, if I'm told that to be a musician, I'm going to make, like, let's say, 5 rupees a day, okay? And if I have to stop doing music completely and I have to take something else and I make 100 rupees a day, I would still take the 5 rupees a day. Because for me, I know I will be very unhappy if I'm not making music. And that's why I said that if it's a passion-driven career, it is extremely important that you have to feel that this is the only thing that I want to do for the rest of my life. Like many times in interviews, people ask me that if you were not a musician, then what would you be doing? And I say there's nothing else. Because there is nothing else that I know how to do, you know. So that is all. The only thing I know how to do is to make music, that's all. So for me, there is no other option. So I believe that if you want to take a passion-driven career, then there should not be any other option. It's like, you know, jumping into the deep side of the swimming pool, no? Like once you don't know swimming. You jump into the deep side of the swimming pool when you don't know swimming, you will learn swimming and you will come out, you know, somehow. You know, so that's the way it is, you know. So without a flotation device, you just jump into the deep side of the swimming pool, you just like struggle, and then you'll come out and you'll be successful. That is how it should be.